Well, well. Hey, guess what? It's that time. World Cup time, baby. It's that time, baby. It's that time.
By Bank of America, Lamine Yamal, the 19-year-old, with the world at his feet, with an early decent chance saved by Emi Martinez. No goals in the World Cup final yet.
Yamal has a chance.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is sponsored
no way they're in New York.
Verizon.
Great head.
Oh, yeah, we gotta keep that pressure on.
Because
And it's the active cash Visa credit card from Wells Fargo.
Alright, so basically in today's video, or in today's short, we are going, in today's live stream, we're going to be deleting this. I'm offering to do it. We'll be deleting this. If spam loses, so I'm going to be watching the World Cup.
Score
Y'all gonna be
unlimited
listening.
2% cash rewards on purchases.
And
Terms
yeah,
apply.
y'all just have fun.
I
You know?
can. You can't spell American without it. During the
Hey,
Jeep Make This the Summer event, say I
well,
can in the original can-do vehicle. I can go where freedom takes me. I can bring the whole crew and everything that comes with them. And in America...
Okay, I'm gonna meet that here in the ads. Alright. So, while we're waiting, let's lock in. Then let's go to the FIFA soccer. Portugal. Winner was Spain. Which one, Portugal or Spain, chat? I'm not gonna choose Portugal all day. Yo, what is this ad on my screen right now? Okay, chat, let's turn along in here. Well, let's get it, chat. Let's keep do it. Oh, whoops. Actually, it's getting that. Okay, I need to stop being so laggy. Oh, France already has one. No, bro. Nah, fam, this cannot be happening. Let's go away. Dang it. Wait. Man, I almost had a... Let's go over here. Let's go. Alright. Nubby. Okay, I gotta get this right. Man, jobs. No, I understand cuss word, bro. Jobs. Job. No, bro. Job is a cuss word for me, bro. Hey, we're back. FIFA is back. There's no way this dude passes it to me. No way. So close. Oh yeah, he's coming on for Argentina. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm a little... Alright, that's here. Rare. Pass. No way. Oh, wow. Oh, so this still ordered, yo, I scored for Portugal. Alright. They're starting. Hey, I'll go back in just a second, y'all. Yo, I just want to get in. Alright. Hey, that back home. Hold on, wait, yo. Go to storm pole. Well, actually, no. Wait a sec. Chat, do not score. Oh my gosh. RTK, like, absolutely stinks. Man, the goalkeeper. Our goalkeeper stinks, but their goalkeeper is awesome. Like, look, oh my gosh, you can't see him, like, it's crazy. First. He'll get it. Yeah, I'm leaving. It's GG's. We go. Alright, let's do it back, Sam. Alright, so I'm gonna sort of hold real quick. If I start hold for the wait. Yeah, I'm gonna start hold. Start hold. Okay, here's the poll, y'all. Alright, go ahead and type in the poll, please. Please type in the poll. We're for real, like, really trying to get, I don't know. Wow. It was still muted, sorry about y'all. Man,
as of now, have not. And maybe it was too close that they just said, okay, it's a corner for Argentina. Best goal-scoring team from dead balls at this World Cup, Argentina.
Messi
into the near post, trying to get the flick from McAllister. And last out off Alexis McAllister for a goal kick, and now Argentina's bench up yelling.
That was a good sequence for Argentina. Did initially feel the
Let's
difference in having Paredes upon the
go,
field, being an option, coming underneath. Now you're going to see Alexis McAllister coming inside, trying to help with that overload, which means Tagliafico has to get wide for them and high. But now they're stepping up their press, being a little bit more aggressive, but it looks like certainly Paredes is going to try to stay
Look at like 40, 40, hold on, wait. About 42 minutes remaining in the game. About 42 minutes remaining in the game, y'all. 42. Yeah, if Messi's team wins by the way, I'm gonna sell my those Tictaks right there. But we have 0 people. 0 votes. So y'all need to vote quickly too. Quickly vote. Go here. Man. Bro.
Wow, looks like Argentina ready a couple more.
Chat, lost one chat right.
That would be interesting to make it so soon in the second half like that.
Yeah, especially as you've had all that time at halftime to talk it over, and you made one change. But I think already you're seeing the early effects and desired effects of the tactical tweaks that Scaloni made. He's a very, very good coach. I think much success as he has had, he flies under the radar. People just say, well, you've got Messi, you've got...
Last enough voice out like that. There's no way voice was still active.
And he knew straight away he's not afraid to make changes. Made one change already at halftime, giving them a little bit more connection on the ball, which was something
there's no way voice mod. Yo, voice mod.
We talked about this. Lionel Scaloni was highly criticized when he
there's
was given
no
the job
way.
in the fall of 2018.
Yo, I still have the thing.
No. He'd been an assistant coach.
Hold on.
It was seen by some in Argentina as kind of an insult that a guy with his lack of experience, not a star player, would be given the job. But he's done nothing but win. He's trying to win a 4th consecutive major tournament final. Julian Alvarez plays it wide to Tagliafico. Facundo Medina is the player.
But I think already you're seeing the early effects.
There's no way. Yo, I still have the thing. No.
He'd been an assistant coach.
Hold on.
It was seen by some in Argentina as kind of an insult that a
Okay. Yo, I'm so sorry about that. I still have voice mod active to the yeah. I still have voice mod.
Consecutive major tournament final. Alvarez plays it wide to Taliafico. Facundo Medina is the player.
But I think already you're seeing the early effects.
There's no way. Yeah, I still have the thing. No.
To the Okay, it works now. Sorry about that, y'all. That was bad. All right. You can see why I had nobody in here. Oh man.
No.
All right.
Keeping in mind that the final that we remember in Qatar between Argentina and France didn't actually really start until the last 20 minutes. Up until that point, it was a pretty slow burn. It's Rodri who's down in pain right now. And some position shoving.
Yeah.
Well, because they're trying to stand over him, the Argentina players right now.
Oh, there we go. And that's not the best place to do it.
Why
He's going to pick up a straight yellow card.
Yellow
here
card,
for a push.
W. Why'd they push the dude? Hold up.
Report down to the ground. Danny Olmo.
Yo, that's so dumb. Why would they push it?
The only yellow shown in the first half was to Lisandro Martinez, who's been subbed off.
Did they want like a death wish or something?
So Rodri's right in the middle of your screen. It just gets a bump in the back from Paredes. Just off to the left right there. He's turning. That's pretty cynical. But it wasn't seen by the referee initially.
Dang, bro, I got a yellow card. Dang,
So
imagine getting a yellow card.
who's just subbed on the field.
Yo!
It's a yellow card about 6 minutes in.
It does tell you something, though, doesn't it? That perhaps he got a little bit from his coach Scaloni. Look, I want you in this game, and I want that type of physicality. I want you to mix it up. I want you to disrupt this Spanish team.
No way.
But also now he's on a yellow, which makes it a little bit more difficult to be as aggressive as you would like in trying to be that type of player.
They just passed it all the way back. Okay, hold up. Okay, Gelato Lumaca.
De Paul with Cucurella for company.
Okay, Taco Lucky Block to spawn. I'm getting it.
Good work to find Martinez. He plays it right to Rodri, pumps it forward. Downey Olmo. Romero comes across to poke it away.
Let's go, we the champions.
Alexis McAllister has to find an option. Taliafico, that'll be an Argentina throw. And it does not look like that substitution is imminent anymore.
Chaloki needs y'all to vote. Okay, I'm gonna go back and check the votes now.
Back to the substitute
here, this is
area
Aura
where
here,
they're warming up.
This is Aura.
Down in the corner.
It might have been one of those situations where he was thinking about, okay, I want to see how this starts, and if I need to make a change, I do. I think he'll be pretty happy with the response he's gotten from his team, at least now. Spain haven't found that rhythm. There's Paredes, and there's the shove on Danny Olmo. Slavko Vincic about 6 inches away from him. So you're not going to get away with that.
That's
and he'd actually, I think, initially gotten away with that shove in the back of Rodri.
Get away with that. So glad. That would have been insane.
And Montiel just felt the 2 hands in the back from Alex Baena, who goes down.
Yep, they're faking.
Trying to play quick here. Spain were still arguing the point. That was good work by Lamine Yamal. They're tracking back defensively to knock that away. When will Lamine Yamal and Lionel Messi get their opportunities to be decisive in this game?
Kick.
That almost unbelievable photo that they took years ago when Yamal was an infant. Here's Oyarzabal now. Options outer side. Might just call his own number. No, he rolls it in for Fabian Ruiz.
Man.
And it was knocked away there. Spain right back on the ball.
Oh, it was a great build-up from Spain. The fastest tempo we've seen them play at in a little while. But Lamine Yamal was wide open, didn't get the pass from Oyarzabal.
Moro brings it down, has Yamal in support. Here's Lamine Yamal now. Got the pass away, goes down. It was Taliafico coming in a bit late. There's no whistle. Enzo Fernandez trying to find the outlet of De Paul. That was a hard one to handle. Messi tracking back to clean it up.
No. You need to get that red. Red, get that. Yes!
And then Laporte goes down holding his face as Julian Alvarez challenged him in the air.
I think what you're seeing is the intensity and also the tension really ramping up in this game. This was the Spanish build-up. Fabian Ruiz, one touch, one touch, one touch. Then Oyarzabal's driving with, look at the top of the screen, just out of your picture. Then Lamine Yamal, if Oyarzabal could have played him in front, he was screaming for the ball. Instead he went for the nutmeg, but then didn't continue his run onto the ball, and it was cleared away by Otamendi at the end of that play. But beautiful play from Spain.
And in that sequence there, as you were looking at the replay, it's going to be threaded through first. Dani Olmo from the byline, cutting it back. Cucurella just beaten to him by Montiel. It's out for a Spain corner. But Argentina quickly withdrew those players. They're going to make a sub here in a moment.
Yeah, well, here they're not getting pressure on the ball, and Dani Olmo again just running off the shoulder. He found that gap because you saw Tagliafico went close to Lamine Yamal. Great cutback. Such a great ball because everybody's defending that cross in front of the goal. But it was a last-ditch tackle here from Montiel, just beating Cucurella.
And also make sure to vote.
Starting to get a game now. Now you're starting to really feel it.
56 minutes. 56 minutes.
And before the corner's taken, you see Romero talking to the referee, Slavko Vincic. Played in short. Yamal, Poro, and it's too deep to the back post.
Why would you even do that? Why? Come on. Buddy, friend.
So on comes the man who was starting at right back at this tournament. Manuel Molina was swapped out of the line today for Gonzalo Montiel. And they will swap back here early in the second
you will
half.
Get banned from chat if you say anything.
Third substitution for Argentina. They have two more subs they can make, but only one window, one opportunity in which to make them because of the first half injury substitution. So that hamstrings Lionel Scaloni a little bit. And Spain have activity on their bench now as well.
And Molina more of an attacking right back, still can defend, but I think with what Scaloni's feeling, if they can have a little bit more of the ball, what can make them dangerous is now starting to force the Spanish wingers to get back and defend. And if they don't, it gives Argentina more opportunity in the attacking third. You also want to keep fresh legs in those positions because you have very dynamic Spanish wingers that will attack you and keep attacking and draining you. So Molina's got a tough task on this left side because he's dealing with a lot of Cucurella and Baena.
Lock in.
Ferran Torres is preparing to enter for Spain.
Go.
Yamal, good defending on the outside by Tagliafico. Now Tagliafico's trying to run forward. Enzo Fernandez just got it caught underneath his feet, and Yamal took it back for Spain. And Pedri is preparing to enter as well. A pair of Barcelona players in the wings for Spain. Dani Olmo, himself a Barcelona player. Speaking of which, Lamine Yamal. And yet the greatest Barcelona player of all time is wearing white and blue in this game, Lionel Messi. Poro trying to maybe get some space on the outside for Yamal, and he ends up getting fouled, and a free kick now in an interesting position for Spain.
Yeah, interesting for sure. This is definitely a distance for a direct strike at goal. Pedro Poro takes a little kick, very clear from Paredes, who is on a yellow card on the back of his leg, right there, right leg.
We kicked him.
So it'll be interesting who ends up taking this one. They've got a number of options, but this does favor this angle a left-footed player, because if it was a right-footed player trying to hit that near post, you really have to get it around the wall with much more bend. But the left-footed player here, if it is Lamine Yamal, he's holding the ball. Could this be his shining moment?
Having a hard time figuring out the little spray can there to set the mark of the free kick.
Hurry up, dude. Get the ref to tie.
There you go.
What the heck was that?
As we said, these referees, they've got so much to deal with. They've got all the communications equipment. Running around with the spray, it's a lot.
And you'll keep a right-footed player here potentially to just
What was that spray for?
Have a little bit of deception, maybe. And you might try and bend one towards the back post and keep this Argentine defense honest, as well as Emi Martinez guessing. If he cheats a little bit, that's why you keep somebody over there, potentially.
Oyarzabal walks away, by into the right-footed option. The 19-year-old Lamine Yamal, the other, and it will indeed be Lamine Yamal, blocked by the wall, falls kindly for Baena. Baena blocked on the slide. Enzo Fernandez, dangerous clearance there as Julian Alvarez had made the initial play, and last out for an Argentina throw.
I said this in the England game about Argentina's. We're going to get the subs now, but also their fans. They really lean into the fan support and the emotion, and little moments like that, tackles. And is it going to be Oyarzabal coming off and Fabian Ruiz?
So Mikel Oyarzabal, who had the record of having scored in every final in which he's played for club and country. Fabian Ruiz, who has not lost any of the 49 games he's ever played for Spain. Those two are off. Ferran Torres, who's not scored at this tournament, he's hit the bar twice, and he had the game-winning assist against Portugal. He is on, as is Pedri of Barcelona. The only player on this Spanish team to have actually played a season with Messi at Barcelona 6 years ago.
Okay.
And so Luis de la Fuente making his first two changes to try to get the balance back in his team's favor, and another free kick.
I think that's a good word, the balance, because you're taking off a specialist goal scorer, a guy who's always there for the moments, and that's why it's a little bit surprising in a game like this that you're taking off a difference maker. I think what it's telling you is he wants energy at the front to keep pressing Argentina, not liking them having the ball as they play quickly.
It's taken quick for Yamal. 2 for company, and Tagliafico was in there. It's not a foul, it's a goal kick. All right, we knew this was coming. The temperature's going up. We got 30 minutes left in the World Cup final.
This is what Argentina want, though. This is the type of game they want.
People are getting tired all over the place.
They're being physical. They're getting stuck in. They're laying the body on the line for tackles. They're having little moments of possession.
Getting the Roblox
and that's for them when they can start to get up the field a little bit. So now I'm looking at this thing and, okay, what's Spain's response going to be with the ball?
Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'll have time to do that later. Right now, the World Cup time, baby.
Messi, McAllister took a bit of a touch there from the defender. It's Paredes sliding through.
Watch out for them.
You see Argentina still yet to register a shot, let alone a shot that has either found the back of the net or required a save. We've played more than an hour here in East Rutherford, New Jersey, in front of 80,000 fans. Alex Baena. Boy, Molina knew it was coming there. Couldn't take him off the ball, though. And then those two tangle. And the Spanish bench and the Spanish fans are furious. But as Pedro is playing on, Dani Olmo, another potential foul. Martinez spills it. It's going to be out for a corner. And Slavko Vincic, the referee, has his hands full yet again.
He does. He's going to have to start thinking about some of the cards or more whistles to get a control of some of the physical play. This one takes a hop right before Emi Martinez. He gets his body behind it, but he's not able to gather it in or stop the ball, and it goes behind for another corner.
Right, and it goes straight in. That would have been so cool.
There have been more than a few awkward hops on this field, and that one was very tricky for Emiliano Martinez. Can Spain take advantage of a corner that on another day they might not have had if Martinez could just feel that cleanly?
Oh, man. Spain's taking 4 corners. Argentina's only taking 1.
It's Yamal to whip it into the near post. It's McAllister awkwardly to clear back into the middle of the field. Oro resets for Yamal. He'll hook that one in. It took an offensive touch there, out for another corner.
Paredes is in a good spot to deal with this one. Great looking ball, just bending towards the goal at a nice height. Looking for a red shirt. And they're again going to put this into the box. This is not what Spain do often. They normally play it short.
Baena into the mixer, batted down by Martinez. A scramble of bodies. Christian Romero was unsure who that last came off, and so he'll play safe and get it clear. It was really awkward looking for Emiliano Martinez dealing with that, in part because, as you could see there, that ball is coming out of the creeping shadow on the near sideline, and his eyes were right in the sun. Argentina looks set to empty their bench and use their final 2 subs here in a moment.
Oh my gosh.
Well done by Pedri to bring down that bouncing ball. And it comes down to Cucurella. He had the game-winning assist in the European Championship final 2 years ago. It's by in and out from the corner, lifts it in. Martinez battling the sun, gonna play safe. And then it's headed in behind. There was no pressure there. It's another Spain corner.
I know these are difficult moments, though, as defenders, because you're just...
Where's the game ball?
You have to be sure. You can't take a chance if someone's going to sneak in off your weak side.
Look at that.
I mean, Martinez is trying to say, look, chest it back to me, but you also had a player right there for Spain.
I bet they're, like, so happy.
It is Facundo Medina and it is Giuliano Simeone, who was the surprise starter in the semifinal, preparing to enter for Argentina. It's Lamine Yamal to take corner kick number 6 for Spain, away by McAllister. Reset for Lamine Yamal. Couldn't cleanly split the double team, but he gets back to that ball. The header's right to Martinez off the head of Ferran Torres.
Well, Yamal does so well. He skips through 2 defenders here. Takes a little bounce in his favor, but does so well with the right foot just to keep it in. And a player down off the ball right now for Argentina. And this is, just seen bodies crashing. Kubarsi goes down. There's nothing there.
And it looks like with the substitutions imminent and with a man down, and under some real pressure, Argentina, they reach the second half hydration break, powered by Powerade, going into the final portion of the FIFA World Cup final. Temperatures going up, but the game is still scoreless between Spain and Argentina.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
With my new phone company, Menace Mobile,
Okay, so what happens if both soccer teams have 0? Finals. They could do it for 120 more minutes. Or no, they could do it for 60 more minutes after this. And then they can also low-key do after that they can also do penalty kicks. So penalty kicks is kind of the last resort type thing, you know? All right. All right. Here y'all go.
To confirm the substitutions coming here. And what's interesting is that if it is indeed Simeone and Medina, that means that Lautaro Martinez, one of the top scorers in Argentina's history, who scored the winner in the semifinal, would not be eligible to enter the game unless we get to extra time and Argentina get a 6th substitution, because this is them for making changes. You see how stark it is. They're getting outshot, they're getting outpossessed, and yet we're still scoreless with 20+ minutes to go. What, first of all, on the subs, but in general, what are the conversations like on the 2 benches there, you think?
And also, let's remind you, 12 of Argentina's 19 goals have come after the 75th minute. This is a team that scores late, that grows in confidence the longer the game goes on. And I think that's part of it.
It's the same time.
Momentum shift just a little. Spain looked the more dangerous attacking team. They've had the better chances. But this is an Argentine team. The longer the game goes tied, they start to think they can do it. And they only need 1 chance. We still haven't seen really Messi. in the attacking part of the field, and that is what they'll be hoping to achieve with some of these changes that they've made. But even Spain will be feeling that. Like, look, we've got to try to find a goal while we're on top. If we don't, we know that Argentina can find that one goal.
And it was indeed Romero as well as Rodrigo de Paul who came off.
Oh yeah, get the ball, y'all.
It's Medina on the ball there. It's brought down well by Alvarez. Tagliafico knocks it forward, but can't do anything with it. Luis de la Fuente looking on. It was a late winner for Spain in the European Championship final 2 years ago. For that matter, it was an extra time winner for Argentina in the Copa America final. We mentioned all the late goals Argentina have scored. Spain as well have won 2 of these games here with very late goals from substitutes. So both of these teams are in fact quite comfortable if it gets late and nothing's been settled. Martinez, this is his 15th career World Cup start. He's made more saves today than he ever has had to make. 5 in total in this match. Simeone's first touch since coming on. Son of Diego Simeone, 3-time World Cup player for Argentina. Manager of quite a few of the players in this game at Atletico Madrid. That was off the side of Rodri's head. He couldn't find it. And now McAllister trying to open up to the far side. That's Nicolas Tagliafico running forward. Porro able to meet him and slow him up. Back to McAllister. When was the last time we saw Argentina with the ball in the attacking half like this?
Just chipping away, chipping away. But can they be dangerous? That's the question. They're certainly grown in their confidence.
And here's Lionel Messi on the ball. Medina running inside. It comes outside to Simeone.
No.
Simeone trying to cut it back into the middle. And now they get an issue the other way because Alex Baena's got nothing but green grass in front of him. At least he did. Argentina, boy, did they scramble back or what? All the games these players have played across the season and at this World Cup, all the travel across North America, all the extra time Argentina have played. There was enough left in the tank. Julian Alvarez, maybe a chance to run there.
Nowhere to go. He thought about trying to outrun the Spanish defense, tries to then put the brakes on and come back, and Spain win the ball.
And Luis de la Fuente is trying to play his key card here off the bench. Not just Nico Williams would have been starting perhaps in this tournament if not for some injury issues from Mikel Merino, who's come off the bench to twice score a winning goal in this tournament. They are both preparing to enter.
Pass 24.
And here is Lamine Yamal. McAllister comes to meet him and is left in his dust. Yamal couldn't angle that outside of the foot for Ferran Torres.
Yamal, bro.
It's the battle of the benches now, though, and you've got, as we said, 2 really, really good coaches that just have their finger on the pulse of their teams. But more importantly, they have players that can execute and be difference makers. Merino is that guy. Nico Williams gives you a little bit more pace, a little bit more power running at players. Maybe that opens up the field.
Emiliano Martinez there. That was a tough first touch, and he just has to get rid of it under duress.
Hey, it's Argentina.
Good step forward there to knock it away by Enzo Fernandez. I mean, you and I talked for months before this tournament. This was always going to be a World Cup of depth.
Yeah.
You're allowed 5 subs. You got a roster of 26. Heat, travel, everything else. It's going to be the depth pieces that are decisive in this World Cup final. Dani Olmo and Alex Baena are the 2 players withdrawn.
But both coaches going to their bench so quickly, and even the subs that Scaloni made for Argentina just tells you the feeling of the urgency of not even, if it's even slightly starts to shift in momentum against them, they want to make the changes right away.
And a quarter hour to go. Argentina have scored more goals at this tournament after this point in games than any team in the history of the World Cup.
Man.
And also played extra time more than any team in the history of the World Cup.
$85,000 in there. That's insane.
It's just too far from Marino to control. It was knocked away, although Alvarez couldn't escape the other way. Good step by Rodri once again.
Go number 7. Number 7.
He'll sweep it across to the near side. Nico Williams involved in the game for the first time. Pedri has Williams. Didn't like the angle. Rodri. Pedri in a good spot. Takes the ball. Pedri saves. Martinez, number 6.
Oh my gosh.
And he just takes a tiny little push in the back as he goes to hit this, and it puts him off balance. I think it's Julian Alvarez. Watch as this strike. There's the push. Just that faintest touch as Argentina turned it over again.
Gosh. You need to go for the corner. What is
It's
wrong
Lamine
with
Yamal 1v1 with Tagliafico. In for Ferran Torres. Out for Lamine Yamal. Yamal cuts to the right foot. Yamal cutting it back. That was well read in there by Medina. Jumping forward there to get in front of Ferran Torres to clear. The Spanish fans down to our left can feel it right now. Pau Cubarsí, and awkwardly dealt with by Martinez, not dealt with fully. That ball is still in play. Williams trying to control. 7 saves for Martinez. Blocked out for another Spain corner. Their 7th of the game.
And Cubarsí's looking for his first international goal in a World Cup final at 19. Hits a knuckler. That Martinez, as you see, look, he's going right. He thinks it's got covered, and it just comes with so much pace that it just deflects, but he gets up quickly to react.
It's Nico Williams to take. And before it's taken, whistles from Slavko Vincic. Again, you can get a sense of how this ball is going to come out of shadow and right into the sun in the eyes of Emiliano Martinez. Williams just too tall. Where that target was, and it was close to it. It was Cubarsí.
Oh my gosh.
He gets an extra earful from an Argentine defender.
Bypasses everybody, but there's bodies grabbing, pulling, falling to the ground. Ferran Torres with his hands on Tagliafico. He goes to the ground. That one. Now it's an Argentine throw deep in their end. They've been under pressure now for 5 or 6 minutes straight.
Cubarsí, strong header coming forward to win that immediately back for Spain. One of these unprecedented 2 teenagers on the field for Spain in this World Cup final, along with Lamine Yamal. And if this is perhaps going to be less like the last 2 finals, it's more like the ones before. Argentina lost a 1-goal game against Germany. In 2014, Spain won a 1-0 game against the Netherlands in 2010. When the history is written, no one asks how you won it, just that you did.
Starting to see some heavier legs, though, from the Argentina side because they've been chasing the ball for the majority of the game. And even when they feel like they have an opportunity to try to get a little bit of pressure, Spain pop it around, they get out of the pressure, and then now they just get you deeper and deeper.
And they've had to work so hard for every one of their wins in the knockout stage. Deflected cross, another Spain corner on the way.
Another Spain
with just
corner.
About 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go here in New Jersey.
That's insane. I'm so tired. Good Lord.
Now we'll take it short for Williams. Williams in for Pedri, able to turn. Pedri the return, Nico Williams from the byline, right in front, and it's right to Martinez again. That was Laporte. Would have been an interesting review whether that ball was still in play or not, but it's an 8 save for Emiliano Martinez. He's trying to go quick to get Simeone on the run. Unai Simon out to deal with it, and then collision there at the end of the play.
But the biggest thing you could still say for this Argentina team, under pressure, conceding chances, they still, in the biggest moments, find ways to get contact, to get bodies on you, to get bodies in front of the ball. Pretty clear, just a little shove in the back. Cucurella sells it a little bit. Look, as he's trying to attack this, he's got to get over Medina. And Medina does well just to stand his ground and not allow Laporte to get a full contact on that.
Clear it. Clear it. Yo. Keep on getting sent into a new server, bro.
Madrid is weaving his way through. Hands off to Pedro Porro. And as you said, Argentina doing a lot of running, doing a lot of chasing.
And Pedri's made a big difference coming in as well. He's just gliding around the field. His job is to unlock the defense. He just tries to unbalance you. Here he is now in possession again.
Pedri. And Marino wasn't quite the angle he wanted. McAllister, Enzo Fernandez was blocked off it. Argentina can't really complain. It's no different from some of what they've been doing to the Spanish players, and it's going to be the yellow card for the descent there. Enzo Fernandez got to be careful because then he claps at Slavko Vincic. He's not going to get a second yellow card in quick succession.
It speaks to their frustration, quite frankly. And look, he feels, but just look, there's 3 bodies around the ball. It makes it so difficult. He feels that he was going to get to that. I don't think he was, but Rodri was right there in front of him.
Simon going long, and that will find Emiliano Martinez, who incidentally has tied a World Cup final record. 8 saves made, matches the 8 saves made by Brazil's Claudio Taffarel at the Rose Bowl in the final of '94. Now, that also included an extra 30 minutes of a final that Brazil ended up winning in a penalty shootout.
And still, no shots for Argentina in the 83rd minute of the game.
Otamendi under some pressure there on that ball. Just plays safe and out. Marino rising up, gets the flip. Ferran Torres trying to return. Marino knocks it wide. The ball comes to get it. Not a foul there as Williams goes down. Messi, one of the few times today he's been able to actually get on the run with the ball. He tries to send Molina forward, and Laporte is there to clean it up with Unai Simon. And Marino just draws the foul off Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah, Messi hasn't been able to do anything because Argentina haven't had the ball. He needs the ball in the attacking half to make a difference. He's not going to make a difference when he's defending, when he's chasing the ball around the field.
President of the United States looking on, the president of FIFA next to him. Who will he be handing the trophy to?
Yo, that was Donald Trump, bro.
Will it come after 90 minutes or 120? Here's Lamine Yamal. Ferran Torres making the run. Torres has it now, trying to cut it in, had it blocked. Medina got his body in the way.
No! Y'all gotta hurry up, right? Y'all got 6 minutes left. Hey, lock in. Hey, lock in. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Oh, hey, yo. Let's go. Come on.
Some tired players out there.
Let's go.
Who's got the extra burst when it's needed most? Just about 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. As it stands, extra time to follow. Unless someone can break through.
Okay, so 2 15-minute extra periods. Okay, good.
Canals are there just to sweep it out for a throw.
And just for some context on the Messi numbers as well, he's got 22 touches throughout the game, just 7 in the second half. And that last sequence was most of those.
All right, you got that.
Long switch to Nico Williams, brings it down in some space. Molino waiting, and Williams cuts it in, trying to cut it back. It was a good tackle in the end.
Get that. W.
But again, Argentina can't get the ball, they can't break out, they can't create an attack.
But they can frustrate you. And we've seen teams do this to Spain all the time. It's just not typically Argentina. It's actually the way Spain went out of the 2 previous tournaments, was teams grinding them down, going to penalties. Maybe feels that way that it's going right now for Argentina. It's not what you want to do, it's what they force you to do, and they force you to play a different game. But the greatest quality of some of the best teams in the world is to play the game that is given to you.
Marino for Rodri. For Lamine Yamal, Tagliafico the defender. Back in for Rodri. In behind Marino, but able to hold it in. Sweeps it up, Ferran Torres puts it wide.
No! 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left.
He's starting to run off the shoulder a lot. Starts inside, now you see that space.
Have to lock in.
Otamendi had stepped in and then just pulls it wide. He actually stays step for step with him. Medina had come across to help out. Ferran Torres is trying to take that first time. He's actually trying to get all the way across it to find the far post, but does not test the goal of Emi Martinez. And Argentina, no interest in trying to play out of the back. They're just going to use this as a long goal kick opportunity, try to win the second ball, try to keep the ball in Spain's half just for maybe 20 seconds of the game.
Well, start the stopwatch then. McAllister gets a flick. Was that 20 seconds? Because it's over.
That was 12.
Almost gave that to Julian Alvarez. Pedri. And that was kind of awkwardly there. It's going to actually work for Nico Williams in the end. Molina had a chance to get it clear and just missed it in the air. There's Nico Williams again, dealt with injuries all spring, dealt with an injury at this tournament. Can he be decisive? Kubarsi, the teenage center back. In for Marino. A lot of bodies in there, crowded off it, trying to play for Torres, held in by Porro. Here's Lamine Yamal.
Lock in.
Yamal looking for space. Tagliafico won't give it to him, but he can't take him off the ball either. Still Lamine Yamal. Hands it off to Rodri. Rodri sweeps it along for Nico Williams. Medina will defend him. Trying to get some support. He knocks it away. Now Medina needs some help. Can't do anything with that. Just gives it right back out.
I'm looking up the field from where he was. There's just no options. There are no options for him to play the ball. Tries to find a teammate, and it's gone. And even just watching Julian Alvarez, he's dead on his legs. He can't move, can't press. And Kubarsi's now pushing in. Spain pushing all the numbers forward. And Lamine Yamal's attracted bodies right up the middle.
Rodri, all the space and time he wants, but he can't hit the target.
Yo. Why did he just hit it
for Spain
into
to 0 of Argentina.
Oh my gosh.
Not the most prolific, but has scored some great goals in his career. Now, you normally see him hanging back. He saw the space, just drifted into that little pocket there in front of the back four.
There's only a couple
doesn't mind taking the shot, but he says, give it, keep it moving. Spanish fans can't watch on. They've had the better of the game, and I think that's what they know. They know that familiar feeling where they have all of the ball and they can't find the goal, knowing what is still on the other side.
Messi on the ball. Can't get anywhere. And we're less than 30 seconds away from finding out how much stoppage time we'll have before the possibility of extra time. Spanish World Cup winners looking on right now, including Andres Iniesta in the top right, who scored the winning goal of the final in 2010, deep into extra time. Alvarez took the bump. We will play 4 added minutes here in New Jersey in the World Cup final. And that's going to be a free kick for Argentina.
Oh no. 4 minutes
Argentina,
extra
are
time.
you just trying to survive the next 4 minutes and regroup for extra time? Or are you trying to go win this?
Well, they're trying to survive the half. So yes, but it does give you another sub. It does give you a chance to refresh. It does, for them, prove beneficial. And this is a team that's gone to a lot of extra times throughout this tournament and throughout 2022 as well. So they don't panic. If anything, they thrive.
Something Lionel Scaloni said coming in. This team actually plays better when they're under pressure, when their backs are against the wall. Messi ran into Laporte, and then the referee blocks the crossfield pass.
Well, I think what Slavko Vincic was trying to do here was play an advantage.
Something he's known for.
Yes, and he was trying to hit the ball to the far side of the field, ends up hitting him. There was definitely a foul on Messi, whereas Argentina are saying, look, we'd actually prefer the set piece, because now it gives us a chance to bring some guys up and potentially get our first shot of the game.
I mean, they would,
Wouldn't that
they?
Be something?
With their first shot of the game in second half stoppage time. That's not how they win the World Cup, is it?
They're hoping so.
No way.
Messi will just play it wide to Simeone. Cucurella cuts him off. Back to Messi. Does he have any runners? Does he have any options? Enzo Fernandez. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi ran away from him. They want to foul off Roger. They're not going to get. Important interception by Paredes. Last man back. It's Julian Alvarez now. Simeone chance to cross. And Unai Simon, who's had nothing to do all day, gets that moment right. We've still got 2 minutes to go. And he rolls it out quick. Rodri up ahead. It's going to find Nico Williams. Tagliafico diving in. Couldn't stop it. Nico Williams running through. Nico Williams saved. Emi Martinez. Ninth save of the game. More than any goalkeeper in the history of the World Cup final. And then a huge collision between Enzo Fernandez
He's going to be off.
and Pau Kubarsi. Enzo Fernandez already on a yellow card. There's number 2. His day is done.
Argentina got a red card!
Rush of blood to the head for Enzo Fernandez. Gets caught in the moment here. Chance for Argentina, then straight down the other end. It was a chance for Spain. Great defending, big save. And then Enzo Fernandez doesn't need to go into this. Just overcommits. And he's already committed to it. Absolutely a foul. Kubarsi goes flying in the air.
Yo, poor dude.
And how significant will that be? Because now,
pretty bad.
if we get to extra time, Argentina can be playing down a man for 30 minutes.
I'm streaming. Chill.
And I'm not sure what he's protesting.
Well, there's something here, something on Argentina's bench, and they're pointing and they're upset about something. Now the Argentina players are pointing and they're upset about something.
Yo, why is Argentina like, nah, bro. Get Argentina out of here, please. No, I'm gonna go throw some punches with Argentina, honestly, bro.
Vincic.
That is terrible.
Just trying to get this thing to calm back
All
down.
he did was get a red card.
Mark Clattenburg, I mean, this is part of the VAR protocol now, but is there anything in that would overturn the second yellow and the sending off?
Before this tournament, VARs couldn't interfere in second yellow cards, but they can from this tournament onwards, and they can review second yellows, but they cannot have a case here. This was a clear reckless challenge. He comes in with some speed, he makes a clear contact, so he can have no support from the VAR, and the referee was correct to issue this second yellow card.
So Enzo Fernandez, who scored the tying goal in the semifinal,
Red card,
will play no more part of the final.
But how about for Enzo Fernandez? You pick up your first yellow for dissent, and then that's the way you go off right there. And now, I don't think that would have been a red card had he not been on a yellow to that point.
So that's what they're arguing, is that Marc Cucurella said something to Messi, and that's another rule change. If you cover your mouth and you say something confrontational, and you're covering your mouth so no one can see what you're saying, you could be sent off for that. And that was what Argentina were arguing.
That's insane, bro. Rest in peace, Argentina.
Quite a call for him to make. And meanwhile,
and we haven't even had a look at the save that Emi Martinez had to make.
We had about 90 seconds of stoppage time remaining. The ball is back in play now. Argentina are playing with 10. Can Spain win the game in normal time? Can they win the World Cup for the second time in their history? Can Argentina survive to extra time and regroup?
All right.
And can Spain get back to that rhythm that they had before that stoppage? Here's Rodri. He's got a big run from Porro. Creates space for Lamine Yamal. Tagliafico defending. Yamal draws 2 for company. Can't get through Tagliafico. Julian Alvarez comes out of there with the ball. He's got no options. He's got nothing he can do. He gives it away in the middle to Cucurella. Quickly back forward. That's going to be a foul. Free kick and a great shooting position for Spain with what might be the final chance of the World Cup final.
It's the final chance for them right here, y'all. There's no way.
These type of tackles end up coming when you're just a little chaotic and the ball is turned over. You're out of shape. You smell a little bit of danger. And it's Paredes who's late. Yes, absolutely a foul. And right in the middle of the field, right in the middle of the goal, gives you so many options here if you're Spain. It's going to be fascinating what they end up doing here.
Pedro Porro and Lamine Yamal are the 2 over the ball right now.
And maybe it's something off the training ground. Maybe it's a little bit of trickery. Pedro Porro, the way he's setting up, makes you think that at least he's trying to portray that he's going to be taking this. And why I say it's difficult for keepers here is because your wall can't really cover just the one side. You try to put them one side, you cover the other, but also at this distance you can get up over the top, but you can go either way. And sometimes goalies start to guess. You got the Spanish legends on the edge of their seat.
It's the ISO speed curse, bro. Spain's going to lose because of the ISO speed curse.
And about 80,000 others here in the building and billions around the world.
Now Lamine Yamal touching it.
On the edges of their seats. We are into the 98th minute of the World Cup final.
97th, not 98.
And the 19-year-old Lamine Yamal. How do you become a global legend? You score this to win the World Cup. Easier said than done, of course. Against Emiliano Martinez, who's having a historic day in goal for Argentina. And still we're making sure that everyone in and around the wall is being placed in the appropriate spot. Those Spanish players trying to screen Martinez's view. Here we go. It's Lamine Yamal. Save number 10 of the day.
Oh my gosh.
Emiliano Martinez has a broken finger on his hand, and he's a brick wall today.
And he trusts his wall. Lamine Yamal goes goalkeeper's side, hoping that he goes the other way. The ball's back in play.
Final chance. Williams off the short corner. That was meant for Kubarsi. It's tackled away. And normal time ends in the World Cup final.
Man.
We will play extra time in New Jersey. Emiliano Martinez, the hero. But someone still has to win this thing. Rebecca Thierry, Zlatan, and Alexi on the other side of the break as normal time finishes scoreless between Spain and Argentina.
Ba, 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 ba. Yo, craziest save ever. All right, y'all. That's a... All right.
You might not believe the United States is ever going to play in this game.
All right, y'all. We have, I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. I'm going to do it like that. There we go. Okay, we're going to leave Sab. And we're going to join FIFA. Tong, tong. Belgium. All right, we got to lock in this soccer game here, y'all. We seriously have to lock in. Football. Yo, I'm messed up. Yo! Let's go. Okay, Spain versus Tina. All right. Game's over, and it only had a couple of minutes, I think. All right, here y'all go. We're going to join Sab. Boom. Unmute.
Sitting on a yellow card? No, might not want to do that right there. Okay. Bye-bye, my friend.
Yo.
Adios.
He just
Rush
got
of blood,
flipped.
whatever you want to call it. There's your red card. Goodbye, Argentina, down to 10.
And then right in front of us, Lamine Yamal could have won it for Spain.
Lamine Yamal.
Emiliano Martinez said no. Extra time now.
Lamine Yamal.
Emi Martinez coming up with the goods again in a World Cup final, and this is why football is so fascinating, because Argentina now have to go through 30 minutes with just 10 men. In that 90 minutes, Spain had 15 shots to 0 Argentina, 10 shots on target Spain to 0 Argentina, but Lex, they've still got a chance to win the World Cup.
They do, but it was attrition, a war of attrition. It just continues to be now. And so whatever, they were battening down the hatches already when it came to Argentina. They're just going to have to hang on for dear life or pray that Messi has a moment of magic, but he hasn't been near at all today.
Real quick, Zlatan, how will it go?
I mean, Spain is going to continue to dominate and control the game. And Argentina has to defend now and defend very good. Like I said, Spain is going to make you lose your patience, just like it happened. Argentina is being aggressive.
It's 11 against 10 for another 35 of the last 6 World Cup finals have gone to extra time. It's back to John Stoll and Stu Holden.
All right, we got 35.
Rebecca, Emiliano Martinez 2 months ago tomorrow was just going through the warm-ups for the UEFA Europa League final with Aston Villa when he took a shot that broke the ring finger in his right hand. And he said this week he was told he wouldn't be able to play through it. He needed surgery. He refused the surgery. He basically didn't practice. He just survived games in the group stage and said the last couple weeks he started to feel more normal. Well, now the guy with 9 healthy fingers has made 10 saves, more than any goalkeeper in the history of the World Cup final, and probably has a few more in front of him, because his team has one less man to defend, a Spanish team that probably is just trying to figure out how on earth they're in extra time right now.
Yeah, and now they're going to play against... What doesn't change is the 2 banks of 4. So you have 4 defenders, 4 midfielders. Messi's going to hang out a little bit centrally. His job is to try to make Rodri's life difficult if he can, or the center backs. And it's going to be difficult. They're not going to have an outlet. They've only had 2 touches in Spain's box the entire game. So here comes Spain on the attack again. But can they find a way? Argentina are going to be playing for penalties, if we're being honest, or a chance maybe to get it with a set piece or something.
Because the joke for years is that Lionel Messi counts as 2 players. So theoretically, by that logic, it is still 11 v 11. But as you've said, they have to get him the ball for him to do anything. Here's Pedro Porro now for Spain. Back out to
just keep it away from Messi.
Porro. Ferran Torres. And crowded off it. Tagliafico trying to escape. Collides awkwardly with Porro. It's an Argentina free kick, but it's Pedro Porro who's down.
I was actually just about to say, for Argentina, sometimes free kicks can be your best friend. And he actually draws this free kick. But look, he's already leaning, and he draws the contact from Pedro Porro. I think Pedro Porro's a little unlucky here. But Tagliafico knows exactly what he's doing. He's thinking, how can I get a free kick? How can I slow this down? Here come Argentina. Look, oh, are you going to take it? No, me, no. Dibu Martinez is coming up. I'm going to take it. these are really important stretches for them when they can just have some reprieve from defending.
As we said, this is an Argentina team that's played more extra time games in World Cup history than anyone. This particular group has played a bunch of extra time games. They're very comfortable in these positions, even as they are very uncomfortable doing it with one fewer player. And when you have that man in the back, it makes a big difference.
Big save at the end. Just look at his concentration. It's even difficult because, as you pointed out as well, the Spanish wall in front trying to shield his view. Iker Casillas far left had the phone out ready for that big moment to capture it.
Nice little ball for Ferran Torres. Gets there in front of Tagliafico from the byline. Torres gets it under control. Back in for Yamal. It was too far in front of him.
Man.
Because he would have had the space there had he been able to take it clean. Alvarez and Tagliafico knocked away by Yamal. Here's Pedri. Pedri clipping, and Nico Williams knocked away. Pencil it in as a save, whether it was a cross or a shot. It will look goal-bound from up here. That would be
Messi's
number 11.
over there.
And Alexis McAllister. Again, they find their best friend, the foul, the free kick.
Yeah, he's having to look over his shoulder. I don't know if Nico Williams gets a touch on this or not. Pedri's trying to float it to him at the back post. Oh, maybe it came off the top of his hair, if anything. And Emi Martinez, patient, and that strong right hand once again.
4/5 of it at least.
They're going to get it to Messi.
Activity on the
and the
Spanish
game's
bench
over.
all of a sudden. Argentina do have an available sub now that we're in extra time.
And I just wonder if Scaloni's going to hold that as long as he can. And see how the game goes, see what type of... This will give us a good look if he actually got a touch on this. Yeah, it did. Looked like the ball changed the spin. Big time save. That's going in the corner. Emi Martinez has been at the heart of a lot of this Argentine success in the back. When he got the shirt in the Copa America, never looked back. Comes up big in penalties. They wouldn't be World Cup champions without him in 22, making that last second save.
Good Lord, man, there's so many.
They've won shootouts in each of the 2 Copa America triumphs.
It's telling.
Argentina has 0 shots on goal.
0 for Argentina.
He went from a career backup for his club and a non-entity for his country to twice winning the World's Goalkeeper of the Year award. And he probably has some more awards in his future here today, one way or the other. Stxredits got a piece of that ball. Dangerous back in the middle, though, from Simeone. And now he's trying to scramble it away, and they can't connect it with Messi. Martin Zubimendi, who has not played a single minute at this tournament, is preparing to enter for Spain. And would it be for Rodri, or would it be with Rodri?
Ponder, are they going to remove a center back, or is it going to be Rodri coming off for Zubimendi? Because he was filling in when Rodri was out.
There's Rodri now sweeping it along for Nico Williams. Battles the sun to bring it down. Cuts inside Medina. Knocked away by Simeone now. Is he trying to escape? Laporte just comfortable at a canter, and that's just going to spin out. Simeone blocked it a second time. And Eric Garcia, who similarly has not played a single minute at this tournament. What do we say? A World Cup of depth. You need your roster. Both teams have had to get more from players than they might have expected today. Porro on the deck. Might still work for Marino. Couldn't get anything. Nico Williams. It's in! Spain go in front. No. The ruling from Slavko Vincic is a foul that would take VAR to overturn, and Emiliano Martinez is one of 2 players down hurt for Argentina.
Oh man, and he's gripping that right hand right now. He came flying off his line to make this save attempt on Mikel Merino. As it comes in, it takes a little bit of a, just off the toe. And I think that's the foul that they're whistling. It's hard to see what happened there from that angle, but then watch Emi Martinez. Did he land on his hand? Was there, oh, it's the second one. I think it's when he comes to block Nico Williams. So there's what the foul was whistled for right before that. And look how quickly Emi Martinez gets up to try to block Nico Williams.
They call that as a foul, bro. They're literally getting paid by Argentina.
But he's still down right now. And they're signaling over to the bench potentially for some treatment.
Nico Williams at his second World Cup has never scored a goal in this tournament. Thought for a moment he had a World Cup winning goal.
There's no way.
And that call from Slavko Vincic came in pretty quickly. And it's going to be this interaction coming right here. It's on the foot. Look, the left foot of Marino stamps on the left foot of Otamendi as he's turning. So absolutely the right call. Really good spot from the referee, because it was kind of a bang-bang play. Two players turning, but it meant that Otamendi was fouled and he went down and wasn't part of the play after, even though Nico Williams put the ball in.
That's not even right. Nah, bro, that's gotta be right.
Video review shown it was the wrong call. They could have still given the goal, because Slavko Vincic held the whistle until after the ball was in the net.
But I see nothing there that would make they think. But the more concerning thing, not only are Argentina down a man in defending, but their star man and the difference maker has been their goalkeeper, and he is still on the ground.
And meanwhile, Spain have their substitutions ready to enter. Midway through the first half of extra time. It was because of a COVID outbreak in June of 2021 that Emiliano Martinez got his chance in goal with Argentina. And as you said, once he got the starting spot, he hasn't looked back. He's barely missed a game since in the 5 years that he's had the #1 job. And let's see about the changes. So it is indeed Rodri. And on comes Martin Zubimendi, who Luis de la Fuente has called the second best defensive midfielder in the world. He's replacing the best defensive midfielder in the world, and he's making his World Cup debut at the age of 27, 2 months after winning the Premier League title with Arsenal. Eric Garcia is on as well, replacing Emerick Laporte. Another Barcelona player, another player making a World Cup debut in extra time of the final.
Holy payout.
Just taking all the air out of the building as Martinez will continue. It is almost deathly quiet as the ball gets back into play. Here's Cucurella now. Rolls it forward, Nico Williams. Great tackle by Simeone. Great duel on the outside. Medina first to the loose ball, and he plays it errantly into the middle. Just gives it away because there was a chance to run.
W.
And he kept it on that side. Argentina preparing their final sub. Marco Senesi is preparing to enter. This clipped up, looking for Marino. Otamendi almost lost that ball in the air. He's able to react and acrobatically get it clear. And now Messi trying to run away from Kubarsi, the teenager, and pulls him down. Missed the target anyway.
Well, he knows he's not going to beat Kubarsi, the 19-year-old, for speed. One more look at that foul on Otamendi. Pretty clear.
Chad, that was not a foul.
Just watch the left foot of Marino right on top of Otamendi. He throws himself on the ground.
Yeah, even the dude knows what's going on, bro. He threw himself on the ground.
Pedri.
Hey, this is called
Cucurella. Nico Williams. Zubimendi's first touch. They'll come back the other side for Pedro Porro. Porro crossing, and Williams back post knocked away. That was Molina there. Held in by Spain.
I wonder where the commentators are, honestly.
Here's Eric Garcia on the ball for the first time. Here's Pedri. Cucurella was making a backdoor run. Kubarsi, we saw him shoot once. Wide for Lamine Yamal. Porro. Pedri. Lamine Yamal! That would have taken an awful lot to get the full curl there.
I think what you're seeing is the body language from Spain now really showing some of that.
There's absolutely no way that Spain is going to take this for the Lambo. Spain is cooked.
If this game goes to penalties, it favors Argentina. And they know that. And they know they have to finish this job in extra time. Spain, in its last 5 penalty shootouts at a World Cup, they've only won 1. They've lost their last 3. That's in your head. That's a mentality. And Argentina grow with every kick of the ball, every second that ticks off that clock. They know they're the underdog now. They know they haven't had a shot, but they don't care. If they get a shot from 12 yards in penalties, if they get 5, they will back themselves with a goalkeeper. So Spain, you're seeing that energy from them, knowing, look, we've got to find a way. We cannot let this get to penalties.
Because the flip side of that is, at both Copa Americas and the World Cup, they have won in total 4 penalty shootouts. Argentina, all with Emiliano Martinez in net. It's Messi again. It's been a tough day for him at the end of a remarkable tournament in which he's been battling for the Golden Boot, the assist lead, and the Golden Ball as most outstanding player. But all he needs is one moment. Nico Williams hoping for a second moment. He'll cut this cross in. Moreno's there, and he missed the target. Inches away from his third potentially game-winning goal of the World Cup.
That's been his specialty. They really haven't crossed the ball a lot, so this is a good option, providing an early cross. Nico Williams keeps you honest, so he's so good at taking you on. They found it where they're 1v1 with their center backs. He's just trying to glance it to the corner, and it just misses that far post. Here come the Argentine fans. So Argentina now have switched, at least it looks like for now, into a back 5 with that sub. So they've got a 5-3 and then Messi up front.
Is it just a back 8?
Essentially. No, but you still have to make sure that guys are stopping crosses. That's how Spain were able to get that cross. It's a tough area of the field to cover, especially if you're doubling on guys wide.
Pedri almost showed too much that to Paredes, but he gets it away for Williams. Williams working on Molina. Driving inside, Nico Williams blocked down. They wanted a handball they're not going to get. Here's Messi. Trying to open it up to the far side. Cucurella, awkward collision with Simeone. Slavko Vincic says no, nothing. Either way, play on.
Yeah, it's not a foul. It's not a foul.
Switch the other way. Lamine Yamal trying to sneak it behind. Was that a handball? Did he keep it in play? It's Argentina's ball anyway.
Tagliafico's got Yamal after the play. It wasn't much, but it was enough to flare up and get a reaction from Lamine Yamal. Simeone, I think he doesn't get this call because he's just trying to play for it. Look, he stops his run, and Cucurella is looking at the ball the whole time. Absolutely no foul. Great call by Vincic to play on, because Cucurella is not even seeing him. Simeone is falling before it gets to him, so he knows what he was trying to do.
Someone got a yellow card and all that. It might, in fact, have been Lionel Scaloni for that moment with the 4th official.
This is what happened after the play. Look, a little pull, a little shove, a little look. I'm under your skin. You guys have had all the ball. We don't care. Score still 0-0. But they're also trying to incite Spain a little bit. Maybe a reaction. Maybe something that gets a red card on the other side, too.
A little bit?
Yeah.
So confirmation it is Lionel Scaloni who got the yellow. Simeone. Argentina will elect to keep it for a moment. We'll play 3 added minutes here at the end of first half of extra time. They were trying to get it back out to Simeone. It's a big tackle there by Molina on Williams, but he wins the ball. Paredes under pressure from Marino. Emiliano Martinez, 11 saves today. Just gets rid of it long. Little open. Here goes Spain again. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Tagliafico coming in from behind. No foul. Barsi wants to keep that ball away from Messi by any means necessary. Otamendi heads it away, battling the sun. Here's Messi on it now. Simeone and Paredes trying to play 1-2. Trying to escape the pressure. Pedri got a piece of it. What a touch that is by Marino. To play it for Pedri. And then Simeone, how about that? Shoulder-to-shoulder challenge to win it back. Garcia steps forward, can't get it off Messi. And he's spinning guys back and forth. And he opens it up now to the near side. Facundo Medina beaten to that loose ball by Pedro Porro. But it's going to be a throw-in for Argentina with 2 minutes to play in the first half of extra time.
It's GG's.
Look at Messi. He's sucking air in right now and hasn't had to do too much, at least with the ball. Until that, he skips out. Medina has no interest in taking this throw-in. Yamal's trying to give him the ball. At some point, the count should start to get this throw into play. And now a player's on the ground. Taliafico and Fran Torres. Just a little push.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Simeone off the throw, bumped off it. That'll be a throw-in for Spain down in the corner. Final minute before halftime of extra time.
There's no way that's spawned in the server. Do I have sound effects wrong?
It's a hard landing there. Looked like for Marino. That ball's out of play, though. It's Argentina's throw.
Somebody get Argentina out of here.
Simeone crashing through to get his head to it. McAllister will chase. That's going to be whistled for a foul. Spain are saying, hey, we had the advantage going there. But that is the end of the first half of extra time.
Good Lord.
Shots are Spain 19, Argentina 0. Score
0.
is Spain 0, Argentina 0. Rebecca Lowe, over to you.
Thank you. There is the Mikel Merino header that went just wide. It's exactly who you would want in the box, isn't it? At exactly that moment. Normally, he puts them away. We've seen it happen in the World Cup so far, but not in that moment. That wasn't, though, the only big moment in the first half of extra time. Thierry Henry, Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Alexi Lalas. Let's just have a little look at the disallowed goal from Nico Williams. The legends in the stand, they thought Spain had scored, but hang on. No. Thierry.
No, Xavi said no straight away, just like me. When a goal goes in, look at the referee and the linesman. They called it straight away. I don't know from here if it was a foul or not, because I'm not seeing the replay now, and we're going to see it now. But I didn't see a lot of the Spanish players complaining. I think he steps on his foot here. That's why Otamendi goes down. And if you go down to the replay to slow it really, then the referee disallowed it.
Zlatan, have we seen this movie before? Are we going to see another Argentina late winner?
Yo, Spain won.
Let's see. I think Argentina, they're looking for penalties if they cannot, like, if Messi doesn't show up and do something magic. But it looks difficult.
Spain, Alexia, are all over them. They've got 10 men, but yet it's still 0-0.
Honestly, Argentina has no business being in the position they're in right now, and yet they keep hanging around. They keep hanging around. They're 15 minutes away from possibly going to penalties to win the World Cup in a game that they are completely being dominated by Spain. And Spain, you can see there is much more of an urgency to put this one to bed. Not that they can't win it in penalties, but with a man up, all of the possession, all of the opportunities, they're saying, what do we have to do to put this Argentina away?
Are you surprised, Thierry, that we're at this stage with everything Spain have done today?
I think the ball in possession doesn't allow you to get a goal on the board. You need to put the ball in the back of the net when you have possession. We all know that's what's missing for Spain. Let's see if they can do it before penalties.
Zlatan, a word on Spain so far?
No, they're doing exactly what they have done the whole tournament, controlling the games. Even this game also, they're controlling totally. But like Thierry said, if you don't score, this domination and controlling the game, you don't win if you don't score. Easy.
Domination, one-sided. Let's take you back to
Let's
John
go.
Stew.
Let's gotta go.
There's some sort of interesting issue there, Rebecca, with Nicolas Taliafico. He's going to rejoin his teammates out there. I mean, we were jokingly saying the last few days since the semifinal in Atlanta, Argentina's like the villain in a horror movie. Even when they're dead, they're not dead.
Yes.
How are they doing this?
Just what they've done all tournament long. They rely on their ability to compete, emotion, intensity, togetherness, most importantly. And you can't break the Argentine spirit. If there's anything you've learned over the years of watching this team especially, is they are never out of a game. And it's a credit to the way they've defended with that type of intensity and commitment that you're feeling right now if you're Spain. how do we find a way? And if we don't find a way, I guarantee you going to penalties, they will feel like it's Argentina's momentum.
Porro chance to cross, hooks it in. Williams battling, knocks it down. It's free. It's a goal. It's Ferran Torres.
Yo, what's up, V-Blaze?
One way to break the Argentine spirit,
yeah.
And it's with a goal straight out of the second half of extra.
Did you really just say Argentina's gonna win? Nah, get out, boy.
Falls to him after Nico Williams keeps it in play, and he hammers that ball home.
Look who's gonna win.
For his moment, scoring in a World Cup final. As this ball comes through from deep, it just gets hung up. Nico Williams does so well just to get ahead on it. He's wrestling at the back post with Molina, but he knows he can't score, just puts it into a dangerous area. Late run, Ferran Torres watches it the whole way.
Let's go!
Sets his body.
No way. Yo,
and
this
fires
is super
one
cool, bro.
past Emi Martinez.
Let's go!
Will that be the goal that wins Spain their second World Cup title?
Yeah!
It is a beauty as they celebrate in front of the corner. We finally get a...
He has the number 7 on his back, y'all. That's Ronaldo.
With 13 minutes to find a solution with one fewer player. The 20th shot of the game for Spain is the first one that breaks through as Argentina wins a free kick. 39 seconds from the kickoff of the second half of extra time. But Argentina, as we said, even when they look like they're dead, they're not dead. And they're going to push bodies forward here for this free kick. Still yet to register a shot in this game. Lifted in. Otamendi challenging, got his head to it, and I see him on there to get it.
GK got that.
The last time the World Cup final saw a red card was the last time Spain were in it. In 2010, the Dutch had a man sent off for a second yellow in extra time. And it took Spain 7 minutes to find what would prove to be the winning goal in a 1-0 victory. This time the red card came in stoppage time of the second half. So it took a little more than 15 minutes for Spain to use the man advantage to take the lead. And now can they just play keep away for the next 11 minutes and win the World Cup?
This will be their first time winning since 2010, y'all. 2010. There's no way.
That's a giveaway. Molina. Whatever he was trying to do, got closed down. Otamendi can't clear. Ferran Torres. First goal he scored this World Cup. Might have won Spain the World Cup. Tagliafico lifts it along. Messi on Cucurella. Spins him around. Does he have the support? Does he have the cavalry? Good pressure by Nico Williams. He has the World Cup winning assist as it stands. Messi on the ball. He's got a big run. Trying to come through. Porro able to knock it away. Not done. Messi picks it up. Poked it away. As far as Medina can't close that. Boy, these Spanish players are just closing the space so quickly.
I can't even look, bro. I'm so
Every
scared.
time Argentina thinks they're going to get a look. Medina. 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time, and there might not be any stoppage time. That one's all the way through.
Here's the thing for Argentina. You've been defending, you're exhausted, you're down, you've got to chase the game, but it's that man's game right now. What a header. Terrific from Nico Williams. Really just to cushion that down, but still for Ferran Torres, to hit that the way he did, staying on top of it. They knew it. You saw them start to hop up off their seats as he goes to take that shot with his left foot. Guided it beautifully into the back of the net, pointing to the crest.
And Ferran Torres was coming in off a career year. 21 goals for Barcelona, including a goal in the game against Real Madrid, their big rivals, as they clinched the league title. But he was behind Oyarzabal on the depth chart. Lost his starting spot at the Euros 2 years ago to Lamine Yamal, as Alexis McAllister took a yellow card. And that man, Mikel Merino, comes off the bench to score a pair of game-winning goals.
Tell you that at
The World Cup
1,000
of Depth,
subscribers, I'm going to do a Facebook
as it stands, is Spain's World Cup.
So subscribe.
McAllister pressure, but he can't take Merino off the ball.
W.
And as strong as European teams have been historically,
all y'all
it
need
is
to do.
rare for a team to win the Euros and then win the World Cup 2 years later.
Just get one more goal.
Spain are one of the few nations to do it in 2010. As the Oles ring out in New Jersey. The World Cup winner rolls it forward to the man who set up his goal, Nico Williams. And an offside on Williams gives Argentina the ball. They're running out of time.
And in many ways, Ferran Torres would be the perfect winning goal scorer for this Spanish team, because it highlights for him scoring his first goal of the tournament once again that Spain's star is the team. And they have done it all tournament long. They have so many quality players, but yet it's the way they play, it's their togetherness, it's their quality, it's their coaching. And they might have another for Ferran Torres.
Torres put through by Lamine Yamal. Ferran Torres to seal the World Cup for Spain. Not quite. The flag comes up for offside. We'll check the video to see for sure.
Doesn't need to go this early. Oh boy, that's going to be an interesting one if he was able just to bend his run onside. And that's why they waited on the flag till the ball hit the back of the net. But they did confirm he was leading. That was a really tight offside.
And still Argentina live. Pedri blocks the pass, hooks it ahead. Nico Williams commits a foul. Free kick Argentina. Paredes, a little bit of a kick out at the end of it.
That was a body. What are they talking about?
I'd be waiting if I'm Argentina. I think that's what they're going to do. Get numbers in the box. Messi's hanging out on this right side. Really haven't put any of these set pieces into the box and tried to create something. And Messi recognizes, okay, now I'm going to file in here and maybe get the second ball.
It's lifted in by Paredes, but it's Ferran Torres, the first man there to head it out. "11 saves today for Emiliano Martinez. Most ever in a World Cup final. Lionel Messi, one of the greatest players the sport has ever seen. Does he have one final magic moment in his World Cup career? Messi in, it's going to be a corner. Just the second of the game for Argentina.
They can't score.
It's taken short. It's Paredes who returns. Messi clips this deep to the back post. Did that take a touch by Unai Simone? It did not. It's out for a goal kick.
Oh, it's looping. It was high. He's not trying to shoot, but he's trying to fire this to the back post. He's back on side, and Simone is backpedaling with the sun coming across the goal. Loses his positioning a little bit as we see the goal from Emi Martinez. There's just bodies on the floor. Ferran Torres went high. Spain bench celebrates. They can feel it. They're inching closer.
And they were inches away from that second goal. They just showed it on the video board here. We'll see if we get it on the broadcast feed. That was Not by much that Ferran Torres was offside a moment ago. That would have slammed the door shut. Still it's ajar. Final 5 minutes of the final. Argentina struggling right now just to win second balls, to win duels, to do anything, to try to build this attempt. Williams, great cut inside. Torres wants it, and then Williams, did he get too clever? Did he take his eye off of it?
He's trying to do a little skill check here, and I don't know if he was trying to get it to Pedri or what. I think he's just trying to do a little chop behind his back and maybe set himself up on the right foot, but instead, he had a lot of daylight to shoot. Here come Argentina. Williams still trailing the play.
Still Argentina live. Down a man this entire extra time. Still no shots in this game. 116 minutes in. It's too tall for Senesi. Simeone will chase it down with a slide. Great control. Back in, Lionel Messi. Sailed, blocked, and he took a chunk out of Mikel Merino's down.
And Argentina's bench is furious because this was deflecting to the far side and maybe going out for a corner. How about this from Merino? Puts his face on the line for his country. Didn't shy away from it. Didn't even turn. Just stood there and took that. Wow.
Dubby.
Because that was a blast from Messi.
Real concern now for Mikel Merino. Has had heroic goal-scoring moments in the European Championship run of 2 summers ago and in what stands to be a World Cup winning run of this summer.
This is the potential the one that was offside. Look as he's leaning. Oh.
If
a shoulder away from
and the side of his head,
game.
basically.
Yeah, from calling game.
Any part of the body there can be offside.
The door is ajar, barely. Finished it well. Thought he had his second of the game, second of the tournament. And let's see where this ends up being dropped and given back to Argentina. They were still in possession of the ball.
So we'll add extra time. Luis de la Fuente trying to keep his cool.
Messi needs to leave with a
success.
loss. Leave with a loss. Leave with a loss. Let's go. Come
European
on.
championships at youth level.
Hey, for right now, I am not selling my
Spain to European championship win, the UEFA Nations League win.
They are in the lead right now.
The year
Spain's
before
in the
that set the stage. Can he complete the set and win the World Cup?
Right now,
He'll be the
Sammy
oldest
will
head
be
coach
doing
ever to win the FIFA Men's World Cup.
Sammy will be
Slavkovic grabs the ball.
Argentina had left it in the corner, trying to get a corner.
So it'll be a drop ball out on the far side. After Marino
secret admin abuse.
Took that ball to the forehead, and he's off to the side for the moment until he's allowed back on. He's allowed back on now. And the ball's back in play.
All right.
And what can Argentina do? Is it's going to be lifted? No, it's not. Lamine Yamal, really hard running. Has maybe not had the spectacular moment, but he's had a lot of very key moments in this run. And now he's chasing and putting pressure on Emiliano Martinez. He'll lift this forward. Otamendi got his head to it in the middle of the field. Simeone settles it for Messi. Plays it too far for Simeone, and it's cleared away. Yamal was offside, so he couldn't get involved. That's a little bump there from Nico Williams. It's another free kick as we enter the 120th and final minute of the game.
Messi was coming over to get it. He was trying to take it more inside. Stxredits is going to make sure he gets this right, puts it at the appropriate place where the foul was.
I mean, this is the kitchen sink. This is the Hail Mary. This is it for Argentina. And it's the man that they would want more than any other in the history of the sport, standing over it. 30 seconds plus whatever stoppage time will be played here in the World Cup final. It's going to be rolled short to try to advance Messi forward. Messi in for Simeone. Simeone into the middle. Almost went in.
Yeah!
Who would come off last? It's a corner for Argentina.
Wow. Wow. Spain furious that they're marking there. Everybody backed up. Messi sees it, plays a little quick 1-2. Slips in Simeone, and there's bodies crashing in front. I think it was Marino who got to that.
Messi to take the corner. 5 added minutes. 5 minutes still to be played in the World Cup final. Emiliano Martinez will stay at home. No goalkeeper forward just yet. Messi right in front, knocked down by Simon. It's a scramble of bodies, and we'll do it again. And the place is dead silent. There's no roar. There's just shock and horror from 80,000 fans. Laying out Messi before the whistle goes, the pushing and shoving.
And Spain are so concerned about this ball being whipped in right on top of Unai Simon that they're leaving. Now they're looking over at their coach, De La Fuente. Do we come out? Do we mark? Because you see Messi oftentimes
really
pop it into somebody and get it back.
All right.
Messi directs traffic. Sent into the near post, trying to get the flick. Bodies fly. It's put over. That was Simeone.
Oh,
yeah!
what a
Let's
chance,
go, baby.
what a
Let's
chance.
go, baby. Let's go, baby. Hey, that's it.
The fans behind the goal can't believe it. He can't believe it. So much time to take that ball. He's just leaning back as he hits it, and it puts it over the bar. He's going back, his momentum away from the goal, and he's just trying to get his foot around to hook that ball towards the goal. Emi Martinez can't believe.
Who said what? Argentina's cooked.
That was their second shot of the entire game. The Otamendi header earlier was counted as a shot as well. It's cleared back in the middle of the field. Senesi throwing his body in. Zubimendi's there. Senesi's down hurt behind the play. Pedro Porro just trying to find some daylight, trying to keep it for Spain. Hooks it forward. Knocked away by Medina in front of Lamine Yamal. Paredes able to keep it. Emiliano Martinez has it now. 3 minutes to be played. Martinez goes long.
Don't let Messi
A tangle off the ball. And this is going to be another free kick for Argentina. No, it's actually just out for a throw. Play was being whistled. Argentina have it one way or the other. Messi hooks it in. Comes back to McAllister. Nowhere for him to go. Rolled out to the far side. Ahead now, Medina, and that one's going to go against Argentina. Foul off the ball, free kick Spain.
Well, you can't make those types of fouls when you're attacking. Another look at the chance. You've got some pressure coming from Nico Williams. And you see that little gap he was trying to find down to Unai Simon's left. The reaction from Messi says it all.
Spanish fans know they're 2 minutes away.
Lock in.
Alcaraz looking on. He's been nervous all game.
Trying to get it back out to Lamine Yamal. It's going to be hooked forward by Medina instead. Garcia won that header. Flip forward. Otamendi fouled. 90 seconds to play. Messi will set the ball for the free kick.
90 seconds.
Whatever you have drawn up for a moment like this, it's going to be clipped forward. It's right to Unai Simon. And he'll milk all the time he can. It will be his unprecedented in history 7th shutout of this World Cup. Unai Simon. They're almost there. Played in the space for Nico Williams. His assist, 39 seconds into the second half of extra time, is the decisive moment right now. Spain are 60 seconds away from winning it for a second time in their history. A match of 2 years in the making of European champions and South American champions, and the defending world champions as well. Ferran Torres, the game-winning goal scorer, is tackled away. Cucurella beaten to the loose ball. It's a bump. It's a free kick for Argentina with 30 seconds to go.
It looks like maybe Emi Martinez is going to take this. They're going to push everybody up. Truly last chance now for Argentina.
80,000 fans on their feet. Emiliano Martinez has been heroic today with a record 11 saves in the final. And with the last chance of the game, he'll lift this ball forward. Simon thought about coming, stays at home. It's knocked down and only finds Ferran Torres. His final touch of the game. He had the decisive touch as well. Spain, for the second time in their history, have won the World Cup.
Spain, kings of football once again. Their football ran supreme. It was a joy to watch this team. The way they moved the ball, so harmonious, so many connections across the field. And at the end of the day, too much quality for Lionel Messi and Argentina. They were the better team.
That was a W match.
They were the best team.
Thank y'all so much for watching.
And they played the most beautiful stuff. Congratulations.